Welcome to Health 2660. Here we don't just talk about health, we tell the stories that heal. Now please listen to the story. Linda was 58 years old. She had always been careful about her health. For years, she followed every piece of advice she read in health magazines, wellness blogs, and heard from doctors. And one rule always stood out: drink more water. The more the better. So every single day, Linda made sure to drink nearly a gallon of water, more than 3 liters. Even when she wasn't thirsty, she kept sipping. Water with lemon, water with cucumber, herbal teas, detox juices. She believed she was flushing out toxins, hydrating her skin, and protecting her kidneys. Her friends often praised her dedication. "You're glowing, Linda. You're so disciplined," they said. And Linda would smile proud that she was doing everything right. But quietly, her body began telling a different story. At first, the signs were small: a little more fatigue than usual, lightheadedness when standing up too quickly. Then came the brain fog. Simple tasks felt heavier. She struggled to concentrate at work. Sometimes words slipped from her mind mid-sentence. She misplaced things. She forgot names. She walked into rooms and forgot why she went there. Her sleep began to suffer. Even after going to bed early, she often woke up multiple times at night running to the bathroom. Mornings left her feeling sluggish, as though she hadn't rested at all. Her hands and feet sometimes felt cold. Her heart would race without warning, and by evening, she noticed a slight swelling around her ankles. No matter how much water she drank, she still felt thirsty. At her next checkup, the doctor reviewed her labs. "Your blood pressure looks great. Kidney function is good. Electrolytes are slightly low, but nothing alarming. You seem to be doing well overall." Linda nodded and smiled politely. But deep inside, she knew something wasn't right. She was doing everything by the book. Why was she feeling worse? The doubt inside her mind grew stronger. Had she misunderstood something? One afternoon, still searching for answers, Linda attended a local health workshop. The speaker was a retired nutritionist who now ran a small organic farm. He started his talk with one simple, surprising question: "Can you drink too much water?" The room fell silent. Everyone had heard the same advice for years: more water equals better health. Was it wrong? The nutritionist smiled and explained, "Water is essential, but like anything, balance matters." He described how drinking too much water can dilute the body's electrolytes, especially sodium. When you drink large amounts of water without enough minerals to balance it, your sodium levels drop. This condition is called hyponatremia. And yes, it can happen even if you're drinking plenty of water every day. Linda leaned forward, listening carefully. Could this be what was happening to her? The speaker continued, "Sodium is not your enemy. It's critical for nerve function, muscle movement, and fluid balance. Without enough sodium, you can feel tired, foggy, lightheaded, and even more thirsty." He listed common symptoms: fatigue, brain fog, frequent urination, heart palpitations, swelling, interrupted sleep. Each word hit Linda like a gentle shock. It was as if he was describing her exact situation. She had spent years avoiding salt, believing it was dangerous for her heart. She drank herbal teas all day, unaware they acted as mild diuretics, pulling more sodium from her body. And in her effort to detox, she had flushed out the very minerals her body needed to function. Then the speaker shared a simple guideline that made everything even clearer. When it comes to how much water we need, it should actually depend on our body weight. He explained. Roughly that means about 30 to 35 milliliters of water per kilogram of body weight. per day. For example, if someone weighs 60 kilograms, they may only need around 1.8 to 2 liters of water daily, not 3 or 4 liters. Linda's heart sank. She weighed just under 60 kilograms, and yet she had been forcing herself to drink nearly double that amount. Someone in the audience asked, "Isn't drinking more water always good for the kidneys?" The nutritionist smiled again. For most people, the kidneys are excellent at balancing fluids. The problem starts when we overload the body with water but don't replace the lost minerals. Balance is the key. That night, Linda went home deep in thought. For so long, she had believed she was doing everything right. Now she saw how her good intentions might have slowly harmed her. But she wasn't discouraged. She was ready to change. Linda didn't stop drinking water altogether. She simply listened to her body. She drank when she was naturally thirsty, not because a chart told her to. She sipped her water slowly throughout the day, instead of forcing large amounts at once. And most importantly, she added just a tiny pinch of natural sea salt into her morning glass of water. Not regular table salt, but unrefined, mineral-rich sea salt. This small change helped restore the electrolytes her body had been missing for so long. She also added potassium-rich foods like avocados, spinach, bananas, and sweet potatoes into her meals. Her diet became vibrant and balanced, filled with colorful vegetables, healthy fats, and real nourishment. The changes came quickly. Within just 2 weeks, the brain fog started to lift. She could think clearly again. Conversations flowed naturally. The dizziness disappeared. Her sleep improved. No more constant trips to the bathroom during the night. Mornings became refreshing again. The swelling around her ankles was gone. Her heart stopped racing unexpectedly. Her skin developed a healthy glow. At her next medical appointment, her doctor reviewed the new labs and smiled. "Whatever you're doing, Linda, keep it up. Your labs look excellent." Linda smiled back, full of quiet confidence. She had finally found balance. Sometimes, even the best advice can become harmful when taken to extremes. Water is life, but without balance, it can slowly deplete you. The key is not to fear water or salt, but to respect the wisdom of your body. If you've ever felt tired or foggy, despite drinking plenty of water, listen to your body's signals. Sometimes, it's not about drinking more, but drinking smarter. Linda's journey didn't end with just physical recovery. The experience had profoundly shifted her perspective on health and wellness. She realized that blindly following generalized advice without understanding her body's unique needs had led her astray. This newfound awareness sparked a deep curiosity within her, driving her to learn more about the intricate workings of the human body and the importance of personalized care. She began devouring books on nutrition physiology and holistic health. She attended seminars and workshops, not just passively absorbing information, but actively engaging with the material, questioning assumptions and seeking deeper understanding. She connected with other individuals who had experienced similar health challenges, creating a supportive community where they could share their experiences and learn from each other. Linda discovered that the world of health was far more nuanced and complex than she had previously imagined. One of the most significant insights she gained was the crucial role of gut health in overall well-being. She learned that the gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria that reside in the digestive tract, plays a vital role in digestion, nutrient absorption, immune function, and even mental health. She realized that her years of restrictive dieting and excessive water consumption had likely disrupted her gut microbiome, contributing to her fatigue, brain fog, and other symptoms. To restore her gut health, Linda made several changes to her diet. She incorporated fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, and kefir, which are rich in probiotics, beneficial bacteria that help to replenish the gut microbiome. She also increased her intake of prebiotic foods, such as garlic onions, asparagus, and bananas, which provide nourishment for the probiotics. She reduced her consumption of processed foods, sugar, and artificial sweeteners, which can harm the gut microbiome. In addition to dietary changes, Linda also explored other strategies for improving her gut health. She practiced stress management techniques, such as meditation and yoga, as stress can negatively impact the gut microbiome. She made sure to get enough sleep, as sleep deprivation can also disrupt the gut microbiome. She even considered taking a probiotic supplement, but ultimately decided to focus on food-based approaches. As Linda's gut health improved, she noticed even more positive changes in her overall well-being. Her energy levels soared, her mental clarity sharpened, her immune system became stronger. She felt more vibrant, resilient, and alive than she had in years. Inspired by her own transformative experience, Linda decided to share her newfound knowledge and insights with others. She started a blog where she wrote about her journey, sharing her learnings and offering practical tips for achieving optimal health. She also began hosting workshops and seminars, teaching people how to listen to their bodies, understand their unique needs, and make informed choices about their health. Linda's blog and workshops quickly gained popularity. People were drawn to her authentic voice, her compassionate approach, and her evidence-based advice. She became a trusted source of information and inspiration for individuals who were seeking to take control of their health and well-being. One day, Linda received an email from a woman named Sarah, who had been struggling with similar symptoms to those Linda had experienced. Sarah had been following the same advice about drinking plenty of water and avoiding salt, and she was feeling increasingly fatigued, foggy, and unwell. She had seen several doctors, but none of them had been able to identify the cause of her symptoms. Sarah had stumbled upon Linda's blog while searching for answers online. She was immediately struck by the similarities between Linda's story and her own. She reached out to Linda, hoping to get some guidance. Linda responded to Sarah's email, immediately offering her support and encouragement. She shared her own experiences and insights, and she suggested that Sarah consider exploring the possibility of hyponatremia. She also recommended that Sarah consult with a qualified healthcare professional who was knowledgeable about electrolyte balance. Sarah took Linda's advice and scheduled an appointment with a new doctor. After reviewing her medical history and conducting some tests, the doctor confirmed that Sarah did indeed have hyponatremia. The doctor prescribed a treatment plan that included reducing her water intake, increasing her sodium intake, and monitoring her electrolyte levels closely. Within a few weeks of starting the treatment plan, Sarah began to feel significantly better. Her fatigue and brain fog lifted. Her energy levels soared. She felt like a new person. Sarah was incredibly grateful to Linda for her help and support. She wrote to Linda again, expressing her heartfelt appreciation. She told Linda that she had saved her life. Linda was deeply touched by Sarah's gratitude. She realized that her own experience had given her the ability to make a real difference in the lives of others. She felt a profound sense of purpose and fulfillment. Her story serves as a reminder that true health is not just about following the latest trends or adhering to rigid rules. It's about listening to your body, understanding your unique needs, and finding balance in all aspects of your life. It's about embracing the wisdom of your own inner healer and empowering yourself to live a life of vibrant health and well-being. Health 2660. Thanks you for listening. We'll see you in the next video, and until then, be kind to yourself.